Hi everyone and welcome to my place. I knew that there would be someone in the world that would like assistance with their wedding bouquet. I've had a request from Donna. Donna wants to know, is it okay to use my Forevermore flowers in a bouquet? Well, Donna, yes you can, and I'm here to show you how to make a loose, informal bouquet of the beautiful greys and greens of the eucalyptus and the dusty miller that you requested. So easy. Plus, I have got these beautiful little mini, magnolias. I think the variety is called staccato or staccato, I can't remember. But anyway, these will be perfect. Now, the thing about these in the spring when they start flowering, they don't last. They don't last at all. They just wither up there, like the little petals are like, they want to stay there, but they actually can't stay there because they're a little bit tired after a long winter, so they will fall off. But that's okay, you can reach for my Forevermore flowers. Okay, to begin, let's start with the eucalyptus. Now, Donna, I'm going to do handheld because handheld is the easiest. So I've got several pieces of eucalyptus, which I'm just going to put in and around like so to create a base. And this doesn't have to be like pristine perfect because nothing in nature's perfect, so don't knock yourself around. I'm also going to use this particular eucalyptus because it's got those lovely little gum nuts on them, and they will be beautiful for another complement into the bouquet. Now, when you're designing your bouquet, just make sure that all your stems are nice and straight because this is going to be your handle. So I've got 4 pieces of that, 1 piece over to there, 1 piece into there, and all I'm doing is just this hand here, these fingers here are sort of like my vice, but not too tight that I can't sort of like poke things into it. And this finger here is just sort of like kind of be my guide. So I've got a piece there and I've got a piece over there. Let's just poke a piece down there. So see how I'm just poking that down through there and just release my fingers ever so slightly so that I can get that down and into there and then hold it again. Okay, so you've got a bit there. Let's bring a bit down and over and into there. Now you can bend, because these are Forevermore, you can bend and manipulate those in whichever way you wanted to go. You could use fresh gum or you could use the permanent, just depends on where you are in the world and what's available. I don't really care. If it's what you want, then you should have what you want. Okay, we've got 3 pieces of dusty miller, and I'm using the dusty miller because it's a beautiful complement with the grey. So you've got this lovely tonal value. So 1 into the middle, that can go down there, and I'm going to bring that bit around and over to there, and I'll just hold that with my hand. So you've got this really lovely base on which to put your beautiful, lovely little magnolias. So what I'm doing now is, so I'm just releasing those hands there, my fingers there, so that I can push that down and into the bouquet, still holding it. Best tip that I can give you when you're doing these is, once you've got all of the forms that you've decided that you want to use into your bouquet, get everything laid out in front of you so that it's just a matter of going around and just releasing your hand, just pick and position, pick and position. How easy is that? And then to finish it, as I do with most of my bouquets, you can use parafilm, you can use rope, you can use whatever you want. I've even used masking tape when I've been lost in the past for not being able to find anything. Just take your cable tie down. And there's 2 ways that cable ties work, and might I suggest that you get them to go the right way before you begin. Just take that in and around there. Oops, hold on a minute, can't see. I put my glasses on, but they don't work very well either. I don't know, the glasses are just all of a sudden don't work. So just give that a wee pull, and then when the general rule of thumb when it comes to how long to make your bouquet, put 2 of your hands together and then just cut just ever so slightly down from that little paddy fat bit or that paddy bit of your hand, and then these can be bound and finished in whichever way you choose. Have a look through the channel and there's lots and lots of tips on how to finish your bouquet. But isn't that just beautiful? beautiful. I just love the rustic and formalness of this. Donna, please send me a photograph. In fact, that goes for all of you. If you're doing bouquets, please share with me, and you can direct message me to my Astar's Place if you get stuck. See you again another day.